Let me see. Yes, I think we are live. I'm going to share this live. Give me a little second. I want to share it with the followers everywhere on Twitter, etc. Share, copy it over here, guys, that you know that we are live, and then everyone can start watching the live, of course. Over here, I will paste the link live now. So you have the YouTube as well. Let me see if that worked out. I think it did. I need to go and check. Yes, I don't have a team. It's a one-man show. Koen Hendricks, welcome. Rick, welcome. Welcome. Rob Daalhuis, welcome. Ristoff, welcome. Marco, welcome. Ron, welcome. Nico, Jürgen, Wim, Holly, all welcome to this live, guys. Let me see how many people we have already. That's already 300 people. So that's like 300 people on Rumble, 50 people on YouTube. Rumble is beating YouTube, just like Ukraine was break. I think it was even to Slovakia. I was just watching the last couple of minutes. I don't know what the score is at the moment, guys. Thanks for all the Rumble people to being here as well. If you have any questions, you can pop them, of course, because it's an AMA. An AMA, I answer all the questions that you have about Bitcoin, blockchain, and life. Yes, Jefferson said it best. I agree. Didi for Bitcoin president. I should become the president of the world. I think it would be a better place. But who am I? A long-haired dude sitting here in front of a window and a screen to record videos. So probably there's better people than me, candidates to become a president. Give me 1 second because I forgot to completely my cup of coffee. I need some coffee. It was a busy day, so I deserve some coffee. Yes. Let me see. We have around 400 people now, so let me have a few couple of sucks. I'm not going to suck the coffee. I'm going to take a few sips while more people stream in, and I will start to answer all of your questions. Yes, please hit all the thumbs up. That would be really amazing because I need a shitload of thumbs ups also on Rumble because we need to grow the audience also on Rumble, guys. Yes, there's a lot of people now watching from Rumble, but we need way more interactivity from the Rumble community for me to, for example, leave at the end YouTube and go fully Rumble because there, of course, free speech is still allowed. It's still allowed. Somebody is asking me if I'm not going to watch Formula One now, the free training. No, at the moment, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to spend my time to educate the people that need to be educated about Bitcoin, blockchain, and life. So I am here now for 1 hour because then I know at 6 all the other people want to watch the next soccer match because it's European Championships in Europe. And then tonight, of course, the Dutch team, everyone wants to see that one as well. Rick, very good question. Are the Netherlands going to win from France? A very good question, but it's a difficult question to answer. I hope that the Netherlands will win. Of course, I hope that the Netherlands will win. But France has a very good team as well. And, Mbappe is also going to play even with a mask. Now he really completely looks like Donatello from the Ninja Turtles, but with that mask. But, he's going to play, and he's one of the best players in the world. So let me see if the Netherlands can stop that beautiful striker. But I think the Netherlands is going to win. We are going to be European champion. At least if Depay will stop wearing the headband and start scoring, because I think the thing is now in front of his eyes. He doesn't see where he needs to kick the ball. That's why he doesn't make any goals. Yes, the World Cup is indeed a little bit better, Jefferson. That's the most prestige match of competition. Of course, I love the World Cup as well. Johnny Bet, hey bro, how are you doing today? I've just managed to get over the line with 1 Bitcoin. I'm on the moon. I'm gonna just keep. You have 1 Bitcoin. Welcome to the 1 Bitcoin family. You deserve now like a Bitcoin spoon or something for that. If you have 1 Bitcoin, you will be a millionaire in the next 10 years of this beautiful gold rush of the Bitcoin, the gold of the 21st century, guys. Yes, just see it as the gold of the 21st century that you also can use as a peer-to-peer cash. And at the same time, it is your gateway to freedom. Freedom in life, freedom in speech, freedom in everything that a decentralized blockchain you can provide you in. So for me, I'm going to congratulate you with that 1 Bitcoin because that's a lot. Yes, that's just dollar cost average, guys. A lot of people ask me, is this the top? Should we now stop? Nah, of course not. Of course not. We are just getting started. Guys. you should be buying this dip. This dip is the dip that you should be accumulating a shitload of Bitcoins. Why? Because it won't take for long that we will go back above 70K and then 80K, 90K, 100K, and then we have a 12-month bull market all the way maybe to 160K before we come crashing down during the end of 2025 into 2026, 27, where the new bear market bottom will be, where you again have the opportunity to sell your house, sell your car, sell your kidneys, sell your lungs, sell everything else, and buy Bitcoin at that bear market bottom. But at the moment, it's still a beautiful moment to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. We are going to double from here. 60K is going to be at least 120K. That's doubling your capital in the next 12 months. I don't know what people are thinking, but that would be really something that I want to do, doubling. Wow. Oh, I am missing a lot of questions. I'm going to go into the questions, guys. Greeting from Greece. Hello, welcome from Greece as well. And good afternoon, Jürgen. Yo, Canada is in the house. We have Skopje, Macedonia in the house. We have all kinds of countries in the house, which is amazing. International audience. Ha, that's why I speak English and no Dutch today. Let me see. What about ADA? What's your opinion? Will it hit its all-time high in the coming bull run? I'm already long on ADA. Yeah, I do think that ADA, Cardano, is going to hit its all-time high and is also going to improve its all-time high. But at the moment, there are so many other sexy projects that are like a little bit better with communities and everything that I also tend to invest in those newer projects because Cardano had already fueled bull markets. And, whenever they promise to do something, they also need to keep their promises and do what they say that they want to do. And if they don't do that, then this slowly will, will slowly like run down. It will slowly become not that popular blockchain anymore. And then the Chainlink and Solana and all those others will take over. So Cardano needs to step up its game, but I do think it's going to make an all-time high. Of course, there's a lot of liquidity and there's a huge community, and of course, it's a good blockchain. So I am not doubting that Cardano will not make an all-time high. I don't, Nigel, I don't live in Spain, and we are just here for a couple of months. At the moment, we are in Torrevieja, España. Torrevieja is it's a nice town. It's not the best town I've ever been. It's also not something where I would go back again. The only reason why we went to Torrevieja, there was only one reason, is that I read his article on Cointelegraph. Torrevieja is going to be the new Bitcoin hub of Spain. Now, I've been here now for almost 2 months in this Bitcoin hub of Spain, and there is zero, but really zero Bitcoin adoption. There is no bars accepting Bitcoin. There's no restaurants accepting Bitcoin. There's no shops accepting Bitcoin. There is no Bitcoin meetups. There is no Bitcoin, nothing. There is nothing. There is one beer coin cafe, which is really awesome. This guy is doing really his best. It's the letter B, beer of Bitcoin. Cafe, but that's it. There's a few exchange offices where you can exchange Bitcoin to euro or to gold, but that's all. There is no real adoption yet. There's no real adoption yet. Not like I created the adoption in Portugal, in Algarve, in Lagos, where like now I think 12, 13 shops already and restaurants accept Bitcoin. It's easy. So I am kind of disappointed a little bit in Torrevieja. It's not the Bitcoin hub. I expect it, and for the Bitcoiners in the future. We have people coming in from Virginia, United States of America. Yes, of course, we're also going to talk later about United States. So yeah, the Spain part, it didn't catch me. It's not like Thailand, Phuket is like 10 times better, in my honest opinion. Like even Portugal, I think it's better than this area when it comes to Bitcoin adoption. There's just no Bitcoin adoption. And I've been trying to contact all those people, but there's zero. So, what do you think the big guys are selling? Which big guys are selling? I don't think that the big guys are selling. I think that the big guys are fooling you. I think that you really need to start to understand this game. This game is being played by whales, and those whales are becoming bigger and bigger and bigger, and they will keep playing this game. And why? Because they want to have your Bitcoin. So they will freak you out. They will make you lose your Bitcoins because of your weak hands. You're not going to sell all your Bitcoins directly to the guy, like that one, like that kind of person, however you say it. And they are going to buy them. And that's how they became whales, because they play the game well. And when the blood is on the streets, they will be buying the dips. And sometimes they will be selling to create another blood on the streets, and they will again by buying those dips. It's a game that has been played in all kinds of assets: gold, dollars, euros, stocks. It's also being played in Bitcoin now. You just need to learn to understand that game and understand that these dips are for buying and not for crying. Yes, stop crying, start buying, zoom out, and look at that bigger picture of Bitcoin. That is exactly what you should do. So for me, I consider myself as someone that also hold a considerable amount of Bitcoins. Yes, and I am buying. We are already all in. Before that, somebody is saying, "Oh, but how can you buy if you're already all in?" We went all in 2017, but of course our brand is also making revenue, and with that revenue, of course, we need to buy Bitcoins. I'm not going to put one single penny on a bank account. We have been unbanked for 7 years. I'm not going to give up my unbanked life. Nada, never, ever, because we live fully on Bitcoin. We are the Bitcoin family. We will be the Bitcoin family. We will stay the Bitcoin family. We don't need bank accounts because we have been proving now for 7 years, traveling around the world, 42 countries with a family of 5, 3 daughters, my wife, me, and a gay dog. We've been traveling all over the world and be using Bitcoin to live, not a bank account. And yes, we sell Bitcoins to, for example, euros sometimes, OTC deals, some cash, or to Thai baht, or to whatever country you are in, and then we will use that local currency, or we will use the Bitcoin debit cards, but we will never ever use a bank account anymore because it's unnecessary. It's not necessary anymore. People, wake up. Fuck the banks. That's what we are doing. So, let's go continue with the question, because else I keep rambling on. If I ramble on, then just hit a thumbs up. I will stop rambling on. Let me see. More questions. Virginia or Jose already saw that one. Sell everything and buy Bit. Near is a very good investment. I have a huge bag of Near protocol. I do believe that Near is going to be one of the top investments of this bull market, together with Chainlink, together with probably Solana, which is not my favorite one, but I think it's going to perform well. But Near, definitely a good one. Thank you, Alice Roda Koets, for becoming a VIP member. I will give you access today. I need to do some administrative work today to give all the new VIPs at least the Telegram VIP access and all that stuff, guys. So I got stuck. You're big on AI. Yes, I am big on AI because, Evert, I believe that the combination of AI, blockchain, Bitcoin, or cryptocurrency, or whatever you will call it, I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist when it comes to replacing the monetary system, euros, dollars. Yes, I am a Bitcoin maximalist. Bitcoin is the only decentralized one that can replace fiat currencies. But when it comes to decentralizing the world, I will support a lot of cryptocurrency projects. So I'm not like a maximalist. But the combo of AI, blockchain, Bitcoin is going to lead to a new world that we can't yet understand, but I think that I see what is happening. For me, that's why we took those steps. That's why we live in a decentralized way. Because in my opinion, that combination will make it possible that any entity in the world will have their own bank account and will be able to transact with me or any other entity. And an entity can not only be a human being, it even can be our gay dog, it even can be my fridge, it can be my AI robot that's walking here through my kitchen, it can be any entity, it can be a car, it can be a house. In the far futures, we will not be owning these cars anymore. These cars will be owning themselves. They will be their own entity with their own Bitcoin wallet as a bank account. Maybe we will function as that bank. Bitcoin, be your own bank. Maybe we will lend that car a little bit of Bitcoin to buy itself, to become free, not enslaved by humanity anymore, but an own entity that then will start to drive all over the world as a taxi, collecting funds or Bitcoins from people that want to drive from A to B. And if it needs to be repaired, it will drive into a garage and it will be repaired by some robot, and he will pay the robot in Bitcoin. And this car will be completely self-sufficient as an own entity. We won't be owning those cars anymore. I don't think we will be owning those buildings anymore. I think they will all become entities on the blockchain that will be able to transact value with each other, but also with us. So they will become equals to us when it comes to spending value. And I think if you think that way, then you understand that any investment in blockchain or AI or, for example, Bitcoin will be a good investment because the world is going that way. And I think we just need to make sure that we determine in what kind of way that will be created, in a freedom way, not in a social credit system like way where we are being controlled fully because of central banks' digital currencies tied to that social credit system. That's what we don't want. We want the opposite. So we as a community should fight really hard now to preserve that freedom in Bitcoin, not give away more Bitcoins to those huge companies. 57% is still in the hands of people like us. We need to make that 60%. We need to be the majority that holds Bitcoin and determines what direction Bitcoin is going to be used. Long story, but that's my opinion. Maybe you don't agree. If you don't agree, let me know also in the comments. Oh my God, yes. Is everyone Dutch today? No, there's a few English ones. Tomorrow I will do Dutch, guys. Tomorrow morning I will do Dutch. I will do Dutch AMA around 10 a.m. in the morning, just before your friends or my friends do Pikash. So tomorrow I will be do Dutch. Today, Richard Neboer, sorry, it will be in English. The question of Archie, will I be in Lagos later this year? The planning is at the moment August that we will be in Lagos, but we don't know for sure yet. We are because we are a little bit disappointed in Torrevieja. We will leave Torrevieja 1 month earlier than planned, and we will go somewhere else to have some fun and meet other Bitcoiners instead of just people that don't like or that don't even know what Bitcoin is. Now, Kreta is also in the house. Richard Nibor, do I get the most return on investment out of Bitcoin or the altcoins? Now, that's a very good question. For me, it's a different story than for all the other people, of course, for most of the people in this house. And why is that? Because, I went really early into Bitcoin. So my return on investment in Bitcoin, like percentage-wise, I'm having on some Bitcoins more than 9,000%. There is no altcoin that already gave me 9,000%, that it's like Bitcoin that I bought like at $200 or that mined at $80, those Bitcoins are like times, I have a return on investment of 9,000% over there. So there's no altcoin that can do that for me. Of course, Dogecoin, I mined a shitload of Dogecoin, which of course is also an altcoin. And Dogecoin, I sold my last 2 million Dogecoin at 60 cents in the last bull market. So I mined them at that moment for free. Because yes, we were not paying for the electricity, of course. Who pays for electricity? Nobody does that. but that's so those Dogecoins are sold. That was also a very good one. So at the moment, I do think that return on investment on altcoins will be bigger than on Bitcoin. A lot of altcoins will be outperforming Bitcoin in the positive way, but also will be crashing harder than Bitcoin. Just check now. Bitcoin fell 5, 3, 4%, whatever. Altcoins 15, 20, 30%. So it's a less safe play, a less stable play. But if you want to multiply your capital as quickest as possible, then altcoins at the moment are the best play. But I always say, but not the but of the but, I always say, just structure your portfolio. For example, 70% of our portfolio is in Bitcoin. 20% is in layer 1 altcoins. 10% is in high risk pump and dump, meme coins, MNFTs, and all the other stuff that I like to play around with. So if you keep that structure, 70, 20, 10, or maybe 80, 10, 10, or maybe 60, like 30, 10, whatever you want, but keep this structure in your portfolio that you never have too much risk in one basket or one, whatever you call it, so I think that's the best thing you can do. And then you will grow your whole capital in the most safe way with less risk-reward ratio, or the best risk-reward ratio, let's say like that. So that's what I would say. So I hope that was a good answer to your question. Do I have any other questions? Yes, we will visit Portugal, Crete. Why is Bitcoin better than all the other projects combined? Katoshi, why? I can't give you that answer. I'm not like Satoshi Nakamoto, but for me, it is better because it's completely decentralized. There is no founder, and the founder that is there, Satoshi Nakamoto, we don't know who he is. All the other projects have a founder that created it, and it's not like completely decentralized anymore. They've tried to become decentralized, but still, There is a huge community, founding team, all that stuff behind it. There's people that need to be paid salaries and all that stuff. In Bitcoin, it's different. There is core developers, but they are not like being paid by Bitcoin. Those core developers, they need to do their jobs because they work for Blockstream or any other company, but they don't work for Bitcoin, you know? So for me, that's completely different. So Bitcoin proof of work is completely decentralized versus a lot of coins now proof of stake that is not completely decentralized because they were created by a person and they can be stopped also by person. Just see all these lawsuits against now XRP, the lawsuit against many more tokens. Why is there never a lawsuit against Bitcoin? Because they can't. They can't fight Bitcoin because that's the only real decentralized one. You can find a company, you can fight or like a company that created something, but you can't fight Bitcoin. There is no government that can fight Bitcoin. So that is why Bitcoin is better than all the others, in my opinion. Let me see. What is the difference between Bitcoin, BTC, Bitcoin SV? Where is the question? Oh, it's gone. The question is gone. I can't see it anymore. The questions are too many. Hallo, mijn nachbar aus Venlo. Yes, I lived in Venlo at that time. Are you aware of Bit? Somebody wants their attention. Are you aware of BitTensor? I am aware of it, but what do you mean with the question? Will we hold at halving levels or still see below 60K, or is it sideways? No, I do think we will not go below 60K. I think a lot of people think that we go to 40K and 50K. I am not in that camp. I am in the camp that we have like a beautiful support area between 62 and 64K. If we break those levels, yes, then we could fall deeper to the next support level, but that would be the 200-day moving average around 55,000 US dollar. So yeah, I don't see us doing that at the moment because that would be a huge dip from the halving, 63K halving price, you know, and then if you dip 10 or 20%, that somebody is fucking the like retard, like yeah, sorry, somebody is like pushing, hitting his horn continuously here. So for me, that's not going to happen, guys. So if it happens, I don't care. I will be buying. I do believe that Bitcoin will go above 100K this bull market. I don't believe that 74K was the top, but I also repeatedly said and will keep saying it that bull market top will be in 2025. It will not be in 2024. It will never ever be in 2024. May until August will be very boring. It will be boring, boring, boring as summer. And it's always the same way. When we have the halving between 50 and 150 days, so that's like almost 2 months to almost like 5 months, between 50 and 150 days, 5 months of boring, 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 every time again. And then after those 150 days, that is when Bitcoin starts to run again. So that's mostly around September. So what will happen, in my opinion, is in September this year, after August, like till September, we will go 60K, 70K, 60K, 70K, like this kind of movements. And then when we will go from September till December, that's when we will see the first push above 80K, 90K, maybe even 100K around December, you know, that we can celebrate it with New Year and Christmas Eve, 100K Bitcoin. Then January, February, again, that dip that we always see, we will dip back to 70, 80K. People will think, oh, it's over. Oh my God, it's over. I should have sold at 100K. And then they start to sell at 70K. They make their losses because some of those people bought at 80K. They sell at 70K. And then in February, March, April, bam, it starts to go up again. And then we will see that last bull market part, what will bring us all the way till the top in September 2025. And why September? Because September is exactly 17 months after the halving. And if you look back into history, every and each time the bull market top was 16 or 17 months after the halving. Every time. It was 16 or 17 months after the halving. That was November 2021, the top. The time before was December 2017, the top. The halving was in 2016. The next halving was in 2020. The top was a year later. So it's going to be the same play again. People, just understand TA. It's going to be the same play again. Now, up to the next question. You're talking too much. Shiba is a playful investment. Somebody is saying Shiba. Shiba is nice. It's a playful investment. You can do the same like Dogecoin. Go up, can go down. You can make a little bit profit if you want. Jelle Leuben has a question. Do you never miss a home base? Very good question. Finally, we get to the emotional part. Do we never miss a home base? No, I don't ever miss a real home base. I do think that my wife and my daughters sometimes miss a kind of a home base, not like in the house, but having a place where you can store your stuff for longer. But as long as we are together as a family, we feel kind of at home. It's not the same as a normal at home feeling, but that's what we chose to do as a family. And you need to grow into that. And if you say after like a couple of years, that was not what we wanted, we can always create that home base again, because the plan was very simple and was very clear. We will go all into Bitcoin, and we will multiple our capital like 10 times or whatever it is. We will become multimillionaires or even billionaires. And if we then ever want to settle down in a home base, in a normal life, we at least tried all kinds of different countries. And then we can choose the country that we want to stay in forever and build this new generation of little Taihutus running around the world and making more babies so I can become a grandpa. Something like that. So that was the plan. Until now, that plan is working out really, really, really playing out really well. Yes, we went all in with a couple of 100K, and that multiplied at least with 10x. I'm not going to say the numbers, but it's a little bit more than 10x, of course, way more. But we are doing fine. And now we are getting to this moment that the oldest daughter is 19. She will probably find a guy somewhere, and my other daughter is like 17, and the third one is 14. My wife is she is already 46, same like me, 46, six, test. If she looks, no, she's not looking at me. No, yeah, she is watching. So there might be a time that we decide, let's settle down. We haven't found that perfect place yet where we would love to settle down. At least I could settle down in Thailand, to be very honest. But the family thinks that Thailand is a little bit too hot, like all year round. So it would be a combination of Thailand and Europe, or maybe America, South America, or maybe even like New Zealand or something. Let's see. Maybe we will settle down in 4 places, like each place 3 months. We don't miss a home feeling yet. So what a long answer on a short question. Idiot, Didi, you're an idiot. Okay. Sorry for taking too much time. I'm going to answer the questions a little bit more quicker so that you have. It's 5 o'clock. Yes, I should take a bottle, but I am doing this new sort of diet, which is like carb cycling. So I'm training every morning and I'm doing carb cycling. So today is my non-carb day. Thursday and Friday I don't have carbs. Saturday a little bit carbs. Sunday more carbs. Monday no carbs. Tuesday a little bit carbs. Wednesday more carbs. Thursday, Friday no carbs. So today I don't have carbs. So the only drink that I could do is rum with Cola Zero, which has not too many carbs, but I'm going to save them for the match tonight against Netherlands. Yes, I'm going to be strict with my diet. And I don't, and who says that there is no like a little bit alcohol in the coffee? Darus, very good question. When is the Prime show going to be live in Canada? Now, I need to be very honest. We have a kind of what is this? The television going on. We have a kind of at the moment a discussion with Amazon Prime, because the Dutch episode did really well, but now it's summer and they're like, yeah, maybe we should wait till winter, and we are no, we want to push it through, put it out there. So they are giving us now also a bit of the feeling that that's not going to go live very soon. So what are we doing at the moment? Because else it wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be true to myself. I'm looking even into the possibilities of Netflix. We are talking to it because we signed a contract for only the Netherlands area, Benelux they call it, so we can still launch Amazon Prime on any other world part. So we are looking into Netflix, but also there people need to pay to be able to see the documentary or the series. So I'm going to shut off the television because it's making noise. Because else you have Spanish lessons. So now I was thinking about something really cool, but you let me know down below if you like that. I was thinking of, why don't I just put the series live on YouTube or Rumble, and just give Rumble or YouTube the exclusive right to show the series worldwide without people needing to pay for that series. And even season 2 and season 3 and all the other seasons that we are thinking about, maybe we can all put them out there free, because I don't need to make money on it. And Amazon Prime, of course, we made a little bit, but that's not like, it's peanuts. I made more with like trading daily, I think. So, but we did it with passion. We did it where like we wanted to share the story to the broader public to see that Bitcoin is not just becoming rich. Bitcoin is what we think it needs to be. It needs to be setting a lot of people free in this life and keep freedom, but also helping people. And that's what you see in our series. And that's why, we are looking into maybe even setting it free worldwide on YouTube, like just like a stunt. Like, I am a freedom, revolutionary, peaceful, anarchist type of person. Why not do it different now again? Why would we choose for a provider that people need to pay for? Let me know what you think about that. Would you like that? Would you like that? No carbs, no ing good. Yeah, I've never done my deep dive into it, but I do own them, so they are all also on my list. I do own them, but I never did an deep dive, so I cannot say if I think they are going to be doing really well. Sorry for that, Koen, but maybe I will deep dive into it very soon, because I got that question a lot of times, and let me see then if I can give you a better answer the next time. Let me see. There is another one. The process of selling the house or going all in, I decided to move to Mallorca and start enjoying life. Hopefully made the right decision. Stephen Handley, you did hope. You don't need to hope. Don't need hope. You made the right decision. Mallorca is amazing. It is very beautiful. It is way better than any other European country, because I think the sun is always shining almost over there. And why wouldn't you enjoy your life to the fullest? And if you don't like it, you can always go to another country or to another place. But so for me, when you make a choice, don't doubt anymore, and just start to enjoy the pre-feeling, and of course when you live there, the whole feeling to the fullest. If I want to start day trading based on TA, where do you recommend I can start learning? Enrique Rocha. Now, so we have a VIP group. You can join our VIP group, where we give you some free courses, where you get access to our indicators, where you get access to the VIP Telegram group, where we do chats. The courses are still being developed more and more and more, so there will also be some basic courses. It's not the best and the most structured VIP group. I'm very honest to you, but that's also why it's only $600 a year. And for the $600, you have like almost 24/7 contact to me and to a lot of other good people in the Bitcoin community. So it's not the most structured one. So don't expect like fireworks every day, because that's just not me. I'm just guiding you through the bull and the bear markets, making sure you sell at the right moment, buy back at the right moment, making sure you be educated about the new projects, new things, all that stuff. Like, I think it's very cool. But yeah, else I wouldn't be selling it. And there's many other places where you can do basic TA courses for free. Of course. Just search the YouTube. Are you also in the camp of institutional investors selling now on Coinbase to unwind the carry trade? Of course, because they are very of course, look, like these institutional investors, they've been playing these games already for a long time. That's why it was not like cheering when we said, oh, Bitcoin is going to be a spot ETF. I don't even like that whole spot ETF stuff. Why would we need that? We grew Bitcoin from a couple of cents to 70,000 US dollar without any spot ETF. Why would we need a spot ETF now? So for me, it's all like giving away power to those people that don't want to have power. Those people were the people that forced you to wear the face diapers, that would force you to inject all that stuff into your body, that forced you to stay in your houses, that forced you to all that stupid stuff. Those people created now the spot ETFs, and they are now buying Bitcoin. So for me, I was always against it. But on the other hand, so many people were like, yeah, but it's very good for the adoption. I'm like, okay, if you want to be like that, then I want to be like that. For me, it's okay. It will pump my bag. It will provide a lot of liquidity, and we will give away control on Bitcoin to, again, the rich of the rich, just like we did with gold. Gold started between us, between the normal people, the cowboys, the Indians, all the normal people. And then we gave it away to the richer people and to the banks, and the banks gave it away to the governments, and now the gold is gone from the streets. and you can be happy if you have a little bit of gold. So now we are doing the same with digital gold. We just don't learn lessons as humanity. And so yes, I do think they are playing games. I do think they are suppressing the price. I do think Bitcoin should normally have reached already at 80K and then fallen back to 75K, 60K levels again, because we always do that after the halving. And that halving moment, again, will take 150 days. Just check my charts in my videos. It's 5 months of sideways boring movements, May, June, July, August, and then September we start to crawl up again. October, November, December, we have a massive bull run above 100K, and then we will dip again in the beginning of January 2025 before we go into the last part of that bull run. Whew. Wait, I need some coffee. I think DCA is the best way to do it, John Martinez. I agree with you, and let me tell you like this, because this is one of the last questions. So people always ask me, should I buy now at 62K, or should I wait till 60K, or should I wait till 58K, or should I wait till 55K? Now, should. You should have listened to me 8 years ago when I went all in and Bitcoin was a couple of $100. You should have listened to me when the Bitcoin bear bottom was there at $3,000 in 2018-19. You should have listened to me then. You should have listened to me when I told you to buy Bitcoin at $16,000, but you sadly did not listen yet, probably. So for all the people that now ask me, do I need to buy now at 62K, or at 60K, or at 64K, or at 58K? Let me ask you this. Let's say you will be able to buy one full Bitcoin. So now you are one of the proud owners of a full Bitcoin, and you paid 64K for that Bitcoin. Now, we go into this massive bull market. This bull market will end somewhere in 2025. I am really conservative with my target between 120 and 160,000 US dollars. I know that I'm conservative, but I prefer to be conservative and not be shouting 500,000 or 800,000, because I'm happy already with 120 to 160,000. But now, let's close the eyes and just imagine you're sitting there on your couch at home and you have that one Bitcoin, and then you realize, hey, wow, one Bitcoin is now 160,000 US dollars. So now you're the proud owner of a Bitcoin of 160,000 US dollars. Do you really believe that that there will be one split of a second at that moment that you think back to today and that you say to yourself, I should have bought $2,000 cheaper? Oh shit, I bought only at 65K, I could have bought at 63K. Maybe I could have bought at 58K. Do you really think that if you're sitting there on your couch with your Bacardi Cola or your coffee and your Bitcoin is worth 160,000 US dollars, that you will be thinking back about, I could have bought $2,000 cheaper? My answer is definitely no, because I will be enjoying those profits and I will be euphoric as hell, and I will be like celebrating that my Bitcoin went up to 160,000 US dollar. And it didn't matter to me anymore. It doesn't matter anymore if we bought it at 50K, 60K, 50K, shit, only 110,000 US dollar profit. 60K, shit, only 100,000 US dollar profit in 12 months. 62K, shit. You know, we can continue like that, but it just doesn't matter. People are too much focused on the short-term perspective of the price. 2K here, 2K there, 1K there, 3K there, 5K here. It doesn't matter. You must not give a fuck about that. When Bitcoin goes to 160K, it doesn't matter. If Bitcoin goes to 200K or 300K, you can't even see the difference anymore. That big will your profits be. And if we need to believe in the next 10 years of gold rush in Bitcoin, so that's this bull market, 1 year now, then we have another 4 years for another bull market, and then another 4 years for another bull market. Bitcoin will be in $1 million per Bitcoin. Do you really think you will look back into the past with your grandchild on your lap and tell your grandchildren, yes, I have one Bitcoin, it's worth $1 million, but it could have bought it at 55K, but I only bought it 60K. Do you really imagine it will matter to you? It doesn't. You just need to start believing in Bitcoin. Believe that Bitcoin will go above 100K. Believe that Bitcoin will go above a few 100K. Believe that Bitcoin could even reach 1 million. And it doesn't matter if you buy 2K or 3K cheaper. It doesn't even matter that I bought already at $800 and you at 50K, because we all will be in a shitload of profit. Simple as that. Hope for you understand that explanation. Okay. Somebody is talking about Bitcoin Cash. I'm reading up to the questions, all of you. Thanks all for being here. Hey, we have now 530 people watching, 300 people over there on Rumble. I love that. Finally, Rumble starts to grow on me. Yes, freedom. So let's see. We go back over here. Now, more questions. Do I like Bitcoin Cash? Menno, it's a very good question. I have the same amount in Bitcoin Cash as I have in Bitcoins. Why? Because Bitcoin Cash was so cheap. First of all, the Bitcoins that I already held, I got free Bitcoin Cash, the hard fork. But nowadays, when Bitcoin started to do different steps, when Bitcoin went more to the institutional side, to the rich people side, to spot ETFs, all that, I started to think, what if in the future, like, we give too much Bitcoin away, too much power on Bitcoin to those institutional investors? Which coin will be the next one then that could fulfill the peer-to-peer cash revolution, for example? And that could be Bitcoin Cash, for example. I don't believe in Bitcoin SV because it is all built on lies because of the guy behind it. But Roger Ver was one of the biggest Bitcoin guys in this industry. That's why they call him Bitcoin Jesus. Roger Ver is one of the smartest guys in this industry in Bitcoin. And I do think he understands what he has been doing at that time, because already he saw at that time, if we continue with Bitcoin like that, it will become a rich man's tool. And it needs to be peer-to-peer cash for everyone out there. So I think that's why he created Bitcoin Cash. Maybe Bitcoin, the normal Bitcoin, will become the Bitcoin Gold standard, the gold 21st century. Maybe Bitcoin Cash will become a more peer-to-peer cash system for Bitcoin. There was even like a Bitcoin. There was another one that was called Bitcoin Freedom or some Bitcoin whatever. I don't know anymore. There are so many Bitcoin versions. But I don't hate Bitcoin Cash because I do think that Roger Ver did a lot for this industry, and he's one of the biggest supporters of Bitcoin Cash. Now, Samantha Stremme, Didi, what do you think of the USDT restrictions? I think they are bullshit. Like everything in the EU, they are bullshit. They can't restrict USDT. But that's because we are, again, we are like boxed in a way of thinking because of the schooling system and everything. We think in a certain slave way. We are almost enslaved to this European Union and thinking their way. But let me ask you that. Let's say they say USDT is illegal. All the exchanges can't offer USDT anymore to Dutch clients or German clients. So do you really think if you trade on a non-KYC, for example, Blowfin, Blowfin is one of the exchanges that is still completely non-KYC. That's why a lot of United States people are nowadays trading on Blowfin, because it's non-KYC. They don't need to prove who they are. They don't need to do anything what they do. They do get a huge bonus for signing up. They can even win a Rolex. I'm going to give you the link here. That's the link to if you want to trade on Blowfin. So, there's a lot of non-KYC possibilities. Do you really think they can stop Blowfin? Do you really think they can stop decentralized exchanges, DEXs, like Apex Pro? Apex Pro is just like improving every time, again and again and again. Like at the moment with Apex Pro, the newest update is called Omni. Omni will come with a lot of altcoin pair, with a lot of spot pairs. Will also come with leverage trading. Will also come with we are smarter than the governments. We are always a couple of steps ahead of the government. That is why we invented Bitcoin. And that's why we are invented decentralized ways of holding and trading Bitcoin already now, before the government can stop us. And if they think they can stop us, they will be able to stop the companies in their own country. And that by that, they will destroy the crypto industry in their country. They will destroy jobs. They will destroy companies in the Netherlands that don't want to obey to those rules. And if they do obey to those rules, then those companies will lose a lot of clients, because those clients will go and trade on Apex Pro or on Blowfin or any other new exchange that will pop up and will make it possible to use USDT and to use debit cards and all that stuff. They can never stop us. This is a peaceful revolution, the biggest peaceful revolution we've ever seen as humanity. This can lead, this one over there, Bitcoin, can lead to a peaceful anarchy situation where we as human beings, again, decide on our lives what we want, how we want to live, which kinds of freedoms, which kinds of rules. This technology is making this possible. People still need to understand it. So they will never be able to stop us. We will always be a few steps ahead. They can't stop us. Never, ever, ever. Whew. Okay. Yes, everyone gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve. Estate X is also a company, yes, that will decentralize the ownership of buildings and real estate and all that stuff. Yes, I'm an investor in Estate X as well. So yeah, let's see what it does. Till now, the project is going really well, growing fine. So let's see. I'm not keeping an eye on them every day and everything because I'm doing too many investments, but I am supporting them because I do believe that what they are building is also my vision about the future. You know, it's not going to be the ownership of people anymore. It's going to first be the ownership of people, then it's going to be the ownership of multiple people, one building. At the end, multiple people will give the building its own ownership back, and it will become an own entity. So we go step by step. Nothing goes in like one big jump. And it took multiple years to build Rome, and it only took 1 year to destroy it. So that's like how it mostly goes. So USDT is not going to disappear, in my opinion. Never, ever, ever. Do you ever go to Dubai? We have been to Dubai a few times. I've been there many times, also on events. I like Dubai, to be there for 1-2 weeks, but I could not live there. For me, it's just too materialistic world that is only built for money, with money, to have money, on modern slavery as well. So for me, I don't want to grow up my kids in a city or in a country where everything is just money. You know, the only things you can do is shopping, having dinner, or doing other luxury, rich stuff. You know, I think my children should be educated about what life is really about. Like life is about life, time. You know, time is the most valuable asset, and they should be able to construct their lives in a way that capital is working for them, like the capital is working for me as well. My capital is doing the work. I'm not working. The capital is doing the work with staking, with bots, with all that stuff. The capital is working, and it makes it possible for me to enjoy or educate other people. And yes, I do also enjoy to educate other people. So that same thing I'm creating for my children. Their capital will be working. They will be able to focus on things that they love to do. So they don't need to be gold diggers somewhere in Dubai at the pool, and they don't want to be, and I don't want them to be only focused on shopping and all that stuff. It's too materialistic for me, too materialistic, and too hot in the summer as well. It's like 45 degrees now, so nobody wants to be there. So no, Dubai is not my ultimate goal. Wesley, Didi, do you still put the Bitcoins after this all-time high, this bull run stablecoins? Yes. No, I will do, of course, USDC, USDT. I will use DAI. If there will be DAI, D-A-E-I, if there will be a new stablecoin that is backed by gold, for example, I've heard something about that as well. Sorry, or a new stablecoin on the Bitcoin blockchain, I will also start to diversify in those. I just diversify also in stablecoins. I don't use only one. I will use all of them a little bit. And a huge part will also stay in Bitcoin, guys, because I don't need to sell all the Bitcoins anymore. I don't want to sell all the Bitcoins anymore. You know, you never know what will happen, but you know, I don't want to sell Bitcoins back to any bank accounts. I don't recommend you to do that as well, because you know, we don't have bank accounts, but you have a bank account. Don't sell it to your bank account, because you never know if you will be able to buy them back with your bank account, because those rules are really becoming retarded. So I wouldn't do that. Yes, on this channel we say retarded. Yeah. Didi, can you please give some background info on which credit debit cards you have avoid the banking system? Okay, so we are using WireX, we are using TAP, we are using crypto.com, we are using Bybit. Bybit, by far the best credit debit card I've ever used, to be very honest. It's not that I promote Bybit, but it really is. Like, the simplicity of using it is perfect, and it's tied directly to my cryptos. I don't need to exchange crypto to the card. It all goes automatically from my funding account. So I really like the Bybit card. Did I say Tap already? We have Tap, we have Bitsa, we have a couple of other ones. So we are using like many of them. They all do their job. You need to do KYC. So yeah, you need to be creative into creating KYC when you don't have a real address, but everything is possible. Didi, is a 30x possible with an investment of 50K in 30% mid caps and blue chips and 70% in low caps? Yes, definitely. I think that would definitely be possible, because mid caps and low caps will massively outperform a lot of layer ones like Bitcoin or Ethereum. Like mid caps and low caps, there's even now, I just invested again in one of these meme coins, and the meme coins already went times 30 like in 2 days, So these tokens do outperform Bitcoin, and it's nice to make some profits to set that again back in your Bitcoin pension fund. I do all the profits that I make them to buy more Bitcoin. But I do think 30x is not that difficult in this industry. It's like, yeah, it's not that difficult. There are so many tokens, but you need to really look at the small caps with the big teams and all stuff, and then just be one of the first in that community to join the token for a couple of $100, and then push 1,000x, for example. Even if you have 1,000x, the rest can all be like 10x. You still are averaging out at 30x, probably. Do I think that Bitcoin is developed by the CIA? No, I don't believe that story. I do believe that one of the people that was helping with the development of Bitcoin did work with the CIA before. I do believe that there is one of that group that does maybe had connections with the CIA, but I don't think it's fully developed by the CIA. How long have we been doing the live already now? 51 minutes. Beautiful. We will continue another 10 minutes. Or if people keep watching, maybe even longer, because now we have like 550 people watching. This is very nice. Very nice numbers. The age of Aquarius. Yes. So, Maurice de Vries, maybe I am... no, different story. I'm not going to talk about that story. Whenever you meet me sometimes with a beer or a Bacardi Cola, I will tell you the story about me being there, when I forgot the name. Yeah, long story. I will keep it short next time. Trump good for USA and Bitcoin. I think Trump is good for USA Bitcoin. At least he's going to do way better than Biden. I don't really think that Biden, his brain still works. I think he really is a puppet, and even in being a puppet, he is really bad in being a puppet. Like all the presidents are puppets, but do your job well as a puppet. But Biden is even like he's a puppet that shits his pants. Like I can't believe that the power country like United States has this kind of figure as their leader. It's weak. It's nothing. It's zero. This guy should be really stepping down and leave it up to a stronger guy that really understands the future, that really understands doing business, that really understands doing the monetary system, and it really understands why Bitcoin and blockchain could be good for the United States. Why the United States could be the biggest Bitcoin mining company instead of killing the industry over there. So yes, I do think Trump is better, but you never know. What does he say? And the gay dog? Yes. Serious, Pat. We have a gay dog. He's resting. I cannot disturb him. He just did his nails. Oh, you're just in the beginning of the video because it's a long time ago. And Nico Zara, hello Didi, thank you for your inspiration and motivation. Greetings from Breda and soon from Belgrade. Thank you, Nico, for watching these videos and that beautiful comment. I wish you a lot of beautiful time in Belgrade. Could be a beautiful place to stay for some time as well. What do you think about Torchain Rune? Yes, I have a shitload of Rune as well, because I do think that will play a very important role when it comes to privacy and anonymity. So for me, yes, I am an investor in Rune as well. So yeah, I would not sell them. I would even buy more of those at the moment. To swap BTC for USDT on Ledger, Would I? Yeah, of course. It's, you can do it on Ledger, but the fees are a little bit high on Ledger. So you will be losing a little bit more than you would do it, for example, on Bybit or Blowfin. Like in the Ledger, the fees are, I think, up to 5% or something, and that's not like the case in Blowfin. So you will, I don't know. I don't know the current fee that you need to pay on Ledger, but it used to be a very high fee to exchange on Ledger. So check that fee first before you do it, because you could be losing 5% of your capital. Why would you do that if that's not necessary? Like there's enough exchanges that you can use in a very safe way with not too many fees. Health insurance for global travelers. That's a very good question. Yes, of course, you can see already in my eyes that I'm looking for another link, because I will give you another link in the comments, and that link is over there. Bam. That is the health insurance. Obama is running him. Yeah, for example, yeah, Jefferson said it best. Yeah, maybe Obama is running him. Maybe Obama has his hand like really in his ass of Biden, and he's really like, no, say this. And sometimes the hands get stuck, and then Biden is also stuck. Like you thought that the screen froze, but I was just pretending to be Biden. So yeah, I don't know. I find it a really strange situation that this guy can be. It's too sick for words that this guy is there. But my opinion. Yes, and Jefferson said it best, is watching from Rumble. Really cool, Jefferson. So how many thumbs ups do we have, guys? Because I'm going to give away a few t-shirts after I end this live. Yes, I still need to give away some t-shirts, but I gave the most of them away. I think I still need to give 5 of those away with links, but we'll give another 5 today because we have 500 viewers. Like how many thumbs ups? I can't see how many thumbs up. Maybe I need to like reload the screen to be 150. So it's 3 t-shirts. I'm going to give away 3 t-shirts at the end. When I upload this video, you need to leave a comment that you want a t-shirt, and I will give some t-shirts to some people just randomly. Just cool Bitcoin t-shirts. You can order them in our store. They will be delivered to your home. And there is like a $4 fee, I think, for sending the t-shirt, but that's all that you will be paying. I need to be honest. So it's not completely free. You pay $4, but the shirts are like $20 or so you save yourself $20. In the Netherlands, do I need a VPN or sign up exchange and apply? In the Netherlands, Wesley, it's becoming difficult, but in the Netherlands, you can still apply for Crypto.com, WireX, Tap, all very simple. Bybit is a little bit more difficult in the Netherlands. That's why I always say to the Dutch people, get yourself a Palau ID. It doesn't mean that you're going to move out of the Netherlands. It just means that you will become also a Palau resident through an ID, and that ID you can use to sign up to exchanges, like for example Bybit, and then trade there as a non-Dutch person, but as a Palau person, and you get apply for the child cards and all that stuff in the future as well. So that's what I would recommend. If not, do Crypto.com, WireX, and Tap, TAP. Those 3 cool cards. If I needed to choose between those 3, I would probably choose Crypto.com. Yeah, I really like that one. Also because they sponsored the Formula One. So yeah. Let me see. Jean-Michel Butter. If I will still go to Magavea, we don't know yet because it's also already the end of the month. Could be that we go there for one more day to visit some family. My brother is still there, but they are also going to campsites. I don't know yet. But if I will announce it also on my channels and everything, so you know that I will be there. Maurice Vries, want to trade shirt? I'll send you a physical Binance hoodie I have from my own project. Of course, we can always swap. You send me yours, I will send you mine. Ciao Didi, one day I'll come visit you. That would be really cool. Deborah, Rena, and your family, you guys are amazing. Thank you for that compliment, Deborah. Ciao, so probably Italian. Grazie, something like that. Yeah, grazie. T-shirt XL. How to get on Binance from Netherlands? I don't know. Binance left the Netherlands, so I don't promote Binance anymore because they did some mistakes already since 2017. So I'm not on Binance myself. So no, I would recommend to go to Bybit or Blowfin at the moment. Do I have another beautiful Beautiful quote that I always end. And oh my God, there's so many quotes. That's the problem now because I use almost all the quotes that exist. But I think that if I need to give you a wise lesson for today, the most important lesson that I can give is stay true to yourself and never let all those golden stacks of dollars and gold and Bitcoin change you. You need to stay grounded, stay with 2 feet on the floor, be who you are, don't pretend to be someone else because now you are richer than other people. That's like the biggest mistake I see in this crypto industry is influencers becoming very wealthy, showing off that wealth to get more clicks, to become even more wealthy, and in the end running into a burnout or running into a not being happy anymore about themselves because they took a huge distance of who they were or who they should have been, and they just pretend to be someone else flashy. But when they grow up and get older and get a family, they understand that there is other values in life than just a Lamborghini, a big house, and big watches, expensive all stuff. And I had to go through those lessons, and a lot of people will go through those lessons. And if I can help you with something, it would be that. Just stay true yourself. Stay true to yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. And yes, you can become filthy rich, but still wear your Bob Marley shirt. Still step into a Lamborghini with a Bob Marley shirt, and just don't adapt to those people and to the expectation of the other rich people, because that is not like how it should be, in my opinion. We should also be helping other people all over the world, not just blinding them with our wealth. Why would I always be blinding other people with wealth while I could also help other people? So that's my inspirational part for today, and it's a good timing because we are now 1 hour live, and I think you can see in the back that's my taxi right there. He's coming to pick me up. Or he's where is he? There. Look, he's going to pick me up. That's my taxi, and then he will drive me to the other side of the Spanish continent. Always beautiful. That's how you see it on the blue screen. There's real things happening on the back, guys. I do hope that you really enjoyed this video, and I do know that a lot of people are going to watch football today, so I wish you a lot of fun with football. The Dutch team is going to play against France. Let's hope that the Netherlands wins. There is another match going on now. I don't even know which one it is. For all those people that are enjoying the pool, yes, you can still join that pool. That's the Bitcoin Family Euro Pool. You can win $500 worth of Bitcoin if you join that one. Check my Twitter, you see the link over there, and if you join it, you will be able to win. The number one will win $500 worth of Bitcoin. So we also do these giveaways with YouTube. At the moment, we are almost at 80K subscribers. The moment we will get 80K subscribers on YouTube, we will do another giveaway. We just did $750 worth of Bitcoin at 75K. At 80K, we will probably do $800 worth of Bitcoin. At 85K, probably $850 worth of Bitcoin. And at 90K, $900 worth of Bitcoin. And at 100K, yeah, we will celebrate a little bit bigger. And again, do a giveaway in Bitcoins. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, because I'm only going to do these giveaways from now on to people that really are subscribed to my videos, and I can check it. And also to the people that really did watch videos, not just one video where I do the giveaway, but multiple videos, and also did leave reactions on multiple videos. I can check it. Very beautiful with this new software. So if you want to be able to win all of those prizes in the next couple of months, because I believe we will reach 100K subs in the next couple of months, then you need to be subscribed to our channel and be interactive with all of it. Uberfly, yes, decentralized way of traveling, guys. I wish you all a very beautiful Friday, an amazing evening. Sorry it's just an hour, but I want to keep it short as I also have some weekend plans. I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, leave comments down below if you want to win t-shirts. I'm going to give away, how many thumbs ups do we have? Almost 200. I'm going to give away 4 t-shirts. 4 t-shirts. At the end of this video, I will make a link, and I will send the link to a couple of you guys that won the t-shirt, and you can get that t-shirt. Also, let me know in the comments, where are you going to watch the match between the Netherlands and France? Thank you, and see you the next time. Bye-bye.